Well, we're grating potatoes now, and we're about to make potato pancakes. This is Sarah Gunther. She's been on the show before. She's one of our viewers, a great home cook, and it's always great to see you. And German to boot, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm German on both sides. My mom's side is a Dunsern, and on my husband's side's Malls. So German on both ends, and it's
lots of great German recipes. Yeah, exactly. So I have never made potato pancakes. I happen to love them, but I don't know how to make them. So I'm excited to learn.
Yeah, this is actually a recipe from my mom's restaurant, Meets a Supper Club in Appleton, and it's really basic. I mean, it's basically you've got potatoes and milk and flour, salt, and a couple other ingredients, the baking powder to kind of fluff them up a little bit. And we love to serve them with fish, or in the evenings, maple syrup. Throw anything on you want, butter, applesauce. Everybody kind of does their own. It's almost like a taco bar. You can decide what you want on your potato pancake.
I love it, and like you said, this is one of those things where you have all the ingredients anyway. We always have 3 or 4 potatoes laying around, and you're looking for a new way to do them. So basically, just use a box grater and grate them up.
Yeah.
We're using 4 potatoes. Any kind of particular potato, does it matter?
I prefer Yukon Golds, but you can use baby reds or whatever you have around.
Okay.
And these can be easily served for breakfast too. I mean, potato pancakes and eggs would be great.
Yeah, yum.
So yeah, we just got one more potato to go here, and then we're going to throw these in and
get rid of that. So 4 grated potatoes, and they're medium to large sized potatoes.
Yeah.
And then we're heating up. We've got a little bit, let me take a little oil, start heating up.
Probably about 350, 375 on the pan.
Okay.
Get that going.
And we're using, Sarah and I were joking about, sometimes that old electric frying pan that you grew up with really works best, and it works really nice for potato pancakes and things like this. So a little bit of oil in here, and just using vegetable oil, canola oil.
Yeah, just and I grew up with that, and so that's pretty much what we do.
There you go. Here's that.
There we go. All right.
So we've got our grated potato.
Yeah, grated potato's all set, and then we're going to start adding our ingredients that are here.
Okay.
We're going to beat 1 egg in the little dish there.
Okay.
And we're going to add some milk.
Half cup of milk.
Yep, half a cup.
I'm going to grab a fork to beat that egg.
I'm going to get this out of the way. There you go, Ann. Thank you.
And just right into the big now, after it's beaten, just throw it into the...
we can throw it right in there.
Okay.
And we'll put our milk in.
Half cup of milk. 2 tablespoons of flour. Goes in, right?
Right. And a teaspoon of salt.
Okay, we've got some salt over here.
And half a teaspoon of the baking powder.
Okay.
And then we're just going to mix our potatoes right in there.
So this is, really easy stuff.
Yeah, very easy.
But something different, and something I think the kids would really love. Your daughter goes crazy over these?
Oh yeah, this is, like I said, it's kind of like whatever anybody wants on it. And see, we make, as we talked about before, our own maple syrup, so we've got that on there. And then last week, Carl and I took the day and made applesauce.
Ooh, yum,
and so we're going to put some applesauce on top of these today.
Homemade applesauce too.
So now we're just going to spoon these right into the hot oil.
And we want to make sure that's real hot. It's kind of like the first pancake.
Right.
All the ones after that are better. But I think we're pretty hot here. And so we've got this to about 375 is about the temperature. So just about how big?
I like to make them, just about this size. So almost like just regular pancake, just like you would spoon in a regular pancake.
How flat do you want them?
That's about just right.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. And then once I get the 4 in, if one looks a little less than another, then we'll move it around.
Both my kids would really get a kick out of this. They love hash browns and they love pancakes, so it's just kind of a combination of the two. And really
it's one of those last minute things that if all of a sudden, you're even like hamburgers or something like that, if you're like, oh, what else should I make? You could quick throw a couple of these in, and it is something different. It's not something everybody has every day.
Exactly.
And then just the little juice that we have left there, I just kind of just drizzle up on top a little bit on each pancake so they
don't get dried out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then about how long on each side?
Probably about 5 to 10 minutes on each side. They'll look golden brown, and that's kind of the indication to flip them over.
Not a lot of restaurants do potato pancakes anymore.
No, and that kind of used to be a staple, in restaurants, and now they've gone away from it because I think it's a little putsy, but really it isn't.
Yeah. So I just want to get a little color on these. So your mom used to have a supper club, huh?
Yeah. Her parents ran it years ago, and then she was back in the kitchen. I was back in the kitchen. I remember always breading fish and chicken and all this stuff, and I'm like sitting on this chair thinking, why am I doing this? But now I know why, because I love cooking, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I guess same thing with me growing up. You're going, what am I doing here and why?
Yeah.
And it all seems to
comes
work
together.
out. Exactly. So we're gonna let these take their time, and we'll flip them. Oh, they're starting to get a little bit. Ooh, yeah.
And it, you know, it's to me, it's just super simple. You just flip them, and that's it. You know.
This nonstick skillet really is key here. And that's the key. Also, get a good spatula. In fact, I don't think we're quite there yet.
It's probably and it may take a couple more minutes. And
okay. We'll let them do their thing, but
Yeah.
we have some on
But
a
we
plate.
do have
so how
some.
would you serve them?
So I would serve them just, you know, just as is with the plate here, and then, like I said, it's kind of like a little bar, you know, like I would take a little applesauce and put it on this one, and
Beautiful.
Some people prefer the butter, you know, so we take a pat of butter and put that on there.
Yum.
And then a little drizzle of maple syrup, and then I like the sour cream too, personally.
Oh yeah.
You know, put a little sour cream on top, and then we serve it like with fish, coleslaw, rye bread, you know, the whole thing, and it just
Yum.
comes together.
Yum.
It's really good.